everyone, today I'm going to do probably quite a long video on my skincare routine. I've already filmed this once, but I've since worked out how to make the camera a bit sharper, so I thought I'd just do it again like this. Right, so I'll just get started. I'm going to do it like, start with morning and night, and then anything I do randomly throughout the week. So, in the morning, the first thing I do is I use the Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser, which you've all seen before. I absolutely love this. I think it's really like smoothing for the morning, rather than like on the night time. I prefer like a really clean feeling, whereas this like it makes it obviously feel really clean, but I think it's just really like softer and leaves my skin feel really nourished rather than stripped. So I really like that, and I just use it on the Earle muslin cloth since it's the clean one. Yeah, and I love that, and this is my second bottle I've had since Christmas, and I really like it. Yeah, so in the morning I'll use that, and then I'll use the Earle Instant Boost Skin Tonic, which is just like the version of a toner. But I think a lot of toners can be really like stripping of your skin, and I've had some in the past when I was younger, like the blackhead clearing ones and that really just like dry your skin out and just make you produce more oil, and it's just not good. So this is really nice actually, it smells amazing. It's got loads of stuff in, like aloe vera and vitamin E and cucumber stuff, and that's really like calming, which I find really good because after I've cleansed, normally my skin's really red, and this kind of calms that down a bit. It just tightens your pores up, closes them a bit, and it's just lovely. And that's my second bottle of that. And I've bought like mini bottles of it to go on holiday because I can't be without it for a week. Just can't. And then I only really use this on the morning. It's Earle, another Earle thing. Earle Eye Bright Soothing Eye Lotion. I've just got like a tiny little bottle because it's the first time I've tried it, and I really like it. It's really cooling on the eye. So like in the morning I get really puffy, like my whole face is really puffy. But my eyes are really, really puffy when I first wake up, especially if I've got to be out the door quick. I don't want to leave the house with like sleepy, puffy eyes. And I just put this on a cotton pad, and even if you just sweep it over your eyes, it really like wakes them up and like shocks your eyes into not being puffy anymore, I think. But it smells really nice as well. I don't know what of. It smells fresh. It's got like witch hazel and aloe vera and stuff in it. And I really like it. I haven't used it like an eye mask yet, like people have like said you can put the cotton wool on your eyes and just like lie there for 10 minutes. But I'm going to try that because I really do like this. It's nice. And these, oh I forgot to say the prices. I think this is about, I'm not actually sure, but I got these and the doesn't matter. Right, the next thing I use on the morning is eye cream. I use the Origins Ginzing eye cream, and this is because it's brightening for the morning. It's like this colour, and that's all I've used since like Christmas, so a little really goes a long way. And all it is, it's got like, it's quite moisturising, but it's got like little brightening particles in it that really brighten the under eye area and stop you from looking dark and puffy. And that's all I really use that for, because I don't find I need like a really moisturising one on the morning. So I really like that, and I don't know, I'll put all the prices and links in the down bar because I tried to remember the Earle stuff and I just couldn't. And then after that I use this, which is the Lush Bubblegum Lip Scrub. I use this on the morning before like lip balm to prime my lips, kind of, because I get quite flaky lips, and this really works. You just like, it's just like a scrub, like it's just sugar basically. You could make this at home, but I got it for Christmas, so I wouldn't have bought it myself, but I really do enjoy that I've got it now. It smells amazing, just like bubblegum, and it tastes so nice. Like my friends thought you couldn't eat it, and they were like, oh, I've got to wash this off my lips, but you can eat it, it's fine, it's just sugar. And I just like get a bit on my finger and like rub it around and rub your lips together like that. And yeah, it just leaves them feeling so soft, like it gets addictive. I've done it to the point where I've done it loads, so like my lips have actually been hurting because I got so addicted to it. But I just use this, then I use any lip balm, normally like Carmex. And then the last bit for skincare, no, 2 bits. I have this, which is the Earle Skin Repair Moisturiser. And as I was going to say, this and the toner and the cleanser and the muslin cloths come in a set for £41 with free delivery off the website, and you normally get like a free gift which is like different each month. So yeah, that was all I was going to say before. But yeah, I've used quite a lot of this. I've got like a backup one now. And this smells so fresh and amazing. I just use this on the morning because it's not too heavy. It's a really light moisturiser and you really need a tiny bit because it spreads really easy. So you just put a tiny bit on, dot it all over your face. And you just rub it in and it's seriously like much less than you'd use in like a drugstore moisturiser. And it just sinks in lovely and just primes your skin ready for foundation and things. So I really like that. I either use that or I use Origin's Ginzing. And I use this on days when I'm not like putting foundation on. Like if I'm not leaving the house or if I'm just like not doing much that day, I'll use this instead because it's just a good moisturiser, but it's got a bit of, it's called sheer tint release, but I think it's just like a bit of a tinted foundation, tinted moisturiser. It gives a tiny bit of coverage, but it's just enough for those days when you don't want foundation on, which I'm finding is happening to me more and more these days. Like today I've got foundation on, but I think probably 5 days of the week I just use this. And yeah, it's really nice. It's got SPF 15 as well, which is handy. And yeah, I can't say much more about it. It's a good moisturiser and it covers a bit and it's nice. And well, I should use this one most mornings, every morning, but I've been slacking a lot recently. And it's Elizabeth Arden 8 Hour Cream Sun Defence for Face SPF 50 High Protection. So basically it's a sunscreen. It's quite expensive this, I think it was like £20 or so, I can't remember. But it is really useful in the summer, and I know you're meant to use it in winter and stuff, but I just forget, basically, and I need to start getting more of a habit of that. But yeah, this is a really good one because it's SPF 50, so it's like full sunblock. And like, I know you're meant to reapply sun cream throughout the day, but even when I've been on holiday in Lanzarote in like 30-degree heat and blazing sun, I've put this on once in the morning and it's just fully protected my face all day. And I haven't needed to reapply, so I'm just going to take that on holiday with this on your face. And like it's not like you stay completely pale, it just stops the hot sun from like really harming your skin, so I do like it a lot. And it smells quite nice. It smells kind of lemony and the smell reminds me of holidays now from using it on holiday. This isn't so much a skincare thing, but it's something I use after my skincare and before foundation or primer sometimes if I'm feeling a bit dull. And it's a Soap and Glory Bright Here Bright Now, and it's like metal tube. And I just bought this on a whim once, and I really actually like it. I only need a tiny bit, and it's like just like a brightening cream. I think it's a bit like MAC Strobe cream, but maybe not as like sparkly and shiny. You just put a tiny bit on, and it just makes your skin brighter and more radiant. And yeah, I really like that. And it was quite cheap actually, so that's really worth it when your skin's just feeling a bit ugh. Just boosts it a bit. Right, so then I'll go through my day with all my makeup on and whatever, and then I'll come home at night time and I'll take my makeup off. So the first thing I use to take my makeup off is Johnson's eye makeup removal pads, and these are really cheap, and you get like 30 pads, and they're just like little, like putting eye makeup remover on cotton wool pads, but it's just already on it, so they're already wet. And these don't sting my eyes at all, which I find a lot of eye makeup removers do. And like I always cleanse properly after, but I'll just use this to get the bulk of my eye makeup off because I find if I don't it'll just end up all over my face. So yeah, I'll use this first, and then I go on and use wipes sometimes. This is kind of a hit and miss thing. Sometimes I use a wipe to just get it off, or sometimes I'll just use this before I cleanse. But sometimes I use wipes, and at the minute it's the simple Spotless skin ones. I'll just use whatever's on sale, but the ones I prefer actually are Primark, do really nice ones, and Kleenex do really nice ones too. So yeah, I use them, and then I go on to cleanse properly, and I use my Clarisonic to do that on a night time every night without fail. And I'm going to do a full review on the Clarisonic because I haven't done one yet, and I keep putting it off because I don't know why, I just do. But yeah, I will do a full review on it very soon. But yeah, I love it, just so you know. And I use that, and I've got a new head for it actually, which I should put on, but I'll show you the difference. This is the sensitive head down here. Oh, if I can get the lid off, yeah. This is the sensitive head that I've had on since Christmas, and this is the normal head that I've bought. So I've actually kept this one quite clean because it's not much different to this one. Yeah, and then they're like £20 for a new head, for lasts for like 3 to 4 months. But yeah, I use this and I use that with the Origins Checks and Balances cleanser. And this is the Frothy face wash, and it's really frothy. Like, you can't so much see it on your face. Like, I made my boyfriend once watches. I was like, watch how frothy this gets, and he couldn't see it, but you can feel it on your face. And it's like, the trouble with it is, it does have a tendency, if you use a little bit too much, it can go like in your eyes and up your nose and stuff. And I've had that quite a lot. But you only need like a pea-size amount really. And I just dab that on my face and then go around with the Clarisonic. Sometimes I'll do it for 2 goes around, which I know you're not meant to, but I'll do it anyway. Yeah, and I really like this, and it literally leaves you so squeaky clean. Like, your face isn't like dry or tight, which I thought it might do after like the first use. I was like, oh, but I've used it a lot now, as you can see. I'm like down here, and yeah, it's really good. And next, on a night time, I'll go back and I'll use the Skin Tonic again, which I've mentioned last time. And for nighttime moisturisers, I'll use the Origins Eye Doctor Cream, which is really moisturising. And you need even less of this every day than the Ginzing one. When I get the lid off, yeah, I've got all that left, and I've had this since Christmas too. So, like, it really does last forever. You need a tiny bit, and it's so nourishing and like it's really soft under the eye area, and it's really made a difference to my skin. And then I've been going between, I'm trying to find a serum to use, because I really like them, but I don't know which one to go for. I really want to try Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair and the Idealist one, because I get like scarring off acne, which I really want to try the Idealist one and see if it gets with that, and the Advanced Night Repair. But I've been trying these two since I had little ones of them, and I've got the Origins, Wheel of Origins one, the Skin Tone Correct one. This is like £40 for a big bottle, so I don't know if I can tell off this sample whether I want it or not, but I do like it. And the other one I've been using in the rollerball is the Earle Superskin Concentrate, which I'm not keen on the smell actually. It's meant to be like herbal and relaxing, but it's not really my kind of thing. It kind of gives me a headache actually. Yeah, a bit headachy, but I just roll this on my skin before my nighttime moisturiser. It's okay. I don't know, I haven't seen any miraculous differences, and I've used like that much of it. But yeah, if anyone's got any recommendations for a good serum, then let us know. And then the moisturiser I use on a night time is Origins High Potency Vitamins. I really think that name's cute, vitamins instead of vitamins. But yeah, I've used quite a lot of this actually. It's like, this is another one like the Earle one, you really don't need very much of it. I think when you pay more for like these things, I didn't really realise this before I used them, but when you pay more for them, you really do get your money's worth. And like that little pot you think you're paying a lot for, but you go through it a lot slower than you would like a drugstore moisturiser, and it does last you a lot longer. So in the long run, you're probably not paying that much more, and it's much better quality. It smells like oranges, so it's really nice, and I feel this really nourishes my skin. It's like one of those, I like night creams that feel like they'll sit on your skin overnight and really taking the time to like sink into your skin, and that's what this one does. Feels like it's really nourishing. And if I don't use this, like if I go away for a few nights and don't use this, then my skin is really dry. So, pardon me. Yeah, I really enjoy using that. Right, now on to extras. I use these as like treatments and things. The first one is the Bare Minerals Pure Transformation Night Treatment. I use this probably 2 or 3 nights a week, and it's really expensive, so I don't use it every night like I started off doing. It's just like this powder. I'm going to do a full review of it on my blog. But yeah, you just shake it up like that, and then the powder goes on the brush, and then after your moisturiser you just like swirl it into your skin, and it looks like you're wearing mineral foundation, which basically is kind of what it is. But it's just full of like goodness for your face, basically. And it really does make a difference, I think, like so much. Makes your skin more radiant. Yeah, I'd highly recommend it, even though it's like £40. I can't remember how much it is, but I got it in a sale on Feel Unique, so you could watch out for that again, because I'm going to do next time it's on. Then for exfoliation, I use Scrub Your Nose in it. I know the Clarisonic and the muslin cloth of Earle does like exfoliation, but sometimes I really just want a good scrub, and this is the best one I've found that I really like. It's some Soap and Glory, it's Scrub Your Nose in it, and it's like a mask and a scrub, which is what I really like because it's like a 2-in-1 product. I leave it on my face for like 2 or 3 minutes and you can feel it, like, you know that stinging feeling you get off like these kind of skincare products? To me that feels like it's doing something, and this feels like it's like really eating away at any like nasties in your pores. And yeah, and then you scrub it, and it's a really fine scrub, like really microdermabrasion type abrasive scrub, and it's perfect. I've spoke about it in my soap and glory video, so I won't go on about it, but yeah, that's the one I use. I use it like maybe once a week. And then another one that's like more gentle, it's just a cream, but it's Elemis Papaya Enzyme Peel. This is meant to like exfoliate without the scrub, like one of those ones that like has the enzymes that eat away at your skin. I'm nearly finished this. I've got like a tiny bit left, but it's really expensive. I got it as a gift, so I wouldn't be buying it again because I think the scrub your nose, it does like kind of a better job at making my skin smooth. But this is really nice and it smells really fruity and lovely. Oh, I've got it on my face. Yeah, and it does tingle at first, and it's like a nice relaxing kind of mask thing in a way, but yeah, it is nice. And for, right, this is one random one. It's the Clarins Liquid Bronze Self Tanner, and this is the self tan I use for my face. I won't go into this too much because I'm going to do a whole self tan video, but if I do self tan, I use this on my face, and I use it like after toning, before moisturising, with a cotton pad. And then for spots, what I use for spots is this. I was trying to think, I've got another spot cream that I use, but that's kept with David, so I'll not mention it. But this is the Origin Super Spot Remover. I use this like on any spots I have. I just dab it on before makeup. It can tend to go a bit crusty, so like I don't know, sometimes I put it on like round here and then I put makeup on, and then a few hours later I'll be like crusty patch. And I don't think it's my skin that's gone crusty, it's just this that's dried and gone crusty, so it's not like drying my skin out, it's just this gone crusty, so don't worry about that like harming your skin. But I think this hasn't really done a lot for me really. I still put it on, but I think it only works on like open spots, you know, like when you've got like the full on yellow thing come out and it's come out and they've got like the wound. That's when I feel it working. But when you've just got like the red lump, oh, this is a disgusting conversation, but when it's just like a red lump, I don't think it does anything. So I don't know if I'd recommend this or not, but I use it anyway. And the other treatment I use more, like, which I find actually works better, is Sudocreme. And this is just like basically known as for nappy rash, but I think it works really well on like spots. It says on here that it's for acne as well, in the little tiny writing at the bottom. So yeah, I put this on spots like a kind of masks. When I used to have really bad acne on my face, I just used to use it as like a face mask and put it all over my face and sit there for like half an hour with it on, and then like kind of rub it in. But yeah, I use this on spots all the time, and I think it dries them up much better than the Origins one. I really want to get the Panoxyl cream from the chemist, which I might look into, but I don't feel like I'm too spotty at the minute, so it's not really a problem that I'm facing. But this is just what I use on now and again. And the mask I use is the Origins Out of Trouble 10-minute mask for problem skin. I use this when I have like really bad spots. At the minute I'm not too bad, like I say, but it does have a tendency to just flare up whenever it wants. And pardon me, sorry, I get like blackheads around my nose quite often, on my chin. That's like my problem areas. I get like spots around here, and here, and I get blackheads on my nose, my chin, and here I've just got big pores, but like I get dry around here. I'm just like, and dry around the bottom of my chin as well. So that's my skin type. I should have mentioned that at the beginning really, shouldn't I? But yeah, I use this on my problem areas mostly. Like I'll just put a mask on my chin and my nose. But sometimes I'll just shove it all over my face, and it dries things up really nicely, and it just kind of mattifies the skin a bit, which I do prefer like a dewy glow, but this is good for just cleaning your skin out, like giving it a proper deep clean, and I'd highly recommend it. And I think that is everything I've got for now. Another mask I really want to try is actually the Drink Up one from Origins, which I know is like the opposite of this, like taking oil away and the other one's moisturising. But I do get, I'm like really combination, so I get like spots, which that's what I need this for, and I get dry patches, so yeah, I might try that too. And I think that's it. I know it seems like quite a lot. but it works for me, and once you're in a routine it really doesn't feel like a lot when you're using it. So yeah, I'm going to do a review on the Clarisonic soon for anyone that wants to see that. I think I might do that in a video as well as a blog post. And that's about it for now. So thanks for watching, see you later, bye!